Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'll be bringing you today's episode. As always, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We have constant content coming out every single day, so we don't want you guys to miss a thing. And our usual shout out of appreciation to our patrons. We appreciate all the tips and support more than we can possibly express. We're only going to use it to make the channel better. We've actually never pulled a penny out of that yet, just to be able to add more games to the channel. That's all we're wanting to do. Eventually it's going to happen. Hopefully it can happen even sooner if we can get some help from our fans. If you're curious about it, go ahead and check the description of the video down below. No pressure. We appreciate you guys just tuning in and watching. We love doing these videos for you guys. I hope the patrons appreciate all of those patron exclusive videos we're putting out every single week. And if anybody has any strategies, suggestions, anything they would like to see, game related, craps, baccarat, blackjack, pai gow, or just casinos, Las Vegas in general, please email us at sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. Even if it's related to our two new shows on true crime here in Vegas or just the history of Vegas, we are trying to expand the channel out beyond just gambling. We want to be Sin City Living, not Sin City Gambling. And anything you would like to see, we'd love to shoot these videos for you guys. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into today's video. So this is going to be part 3 of our 3 best strategies for playing craps. Now, again, there are a lot of strategies out there, a lot of different ideas, hedges, stuff like that. There's a lot of viable strategies. Almost every strategy is viable. If you catch a good roll, almost every single strategy is going to make money, and that's why we're all here. These are just the 3 best to the dealers in our experience after watching thousands and thousands and thousands of rolls and strategies and such. Which ones are going to do the best for you? And we're comparing these on the statistical likelihood of 15, 30, 45, and 60 rolls without a 7. That's basically a pretty good, really good, fantastic, and absolutely amazing roll. So that way we can take a look. Now, these strategies, especially today's strategy, is actually based around defeating those statistics, having a number roll more often than is statistically likely. But I want to show it to you guys just with the statistical likelihood, just so you guys have an idea of what it can do. Now, we're going to play this strategy as if this table were a $2,000 max bet table. The reason I'm doing that is because that's where we capped out on the previous video of the mid-press method, and this is the power press method that we are showing you guys. Okay, so let's take a look. Now, on this, say a 15 rolls with no 7, statistical likelihoods, the 2, 3, 11, 12 don't matter. You could, of course, do a horn bet if you like, or a horn high bet, up to you, but you lose way more than you end up winning. So to us, you don't usually play it. When I have extra money out, it's 6 across for the dealers, player control, and we press it up. Now we get to the 4 and the 10. So the 4 and the 10 are going to roll 1.5 times each. So we'll do 1 and we'll do 2. So let's say that 4 is not a buy. So player throws in $2. So they get paid $20, and we go all the way up to 30. So on the next roll, so then we go to the 10, right? Same thing. They throw in $2. We go up to 30. And then it rolls again. Now this time around, we're not going to go up quite so far. Okay, this is going to pay $58. And in this case, we're only going to go up to 80. So we have actually made back the $4 we've thrown in so far. And now we're in the profitability zone for now. Now let's look at the 5 and the 9. So they're both likely to roll twice. Okay? Each time, so the first time on the 5, we throw in $1, and we take it all the way up to a quarter. The next time it rolls, take it all the way up to 60. Now we're going to do the same thing on the 9. We're going to throw in $1, take it up straight up to a quarter, and then the next time it hits, we go up to 60. So what about the 6 and 8? 2.5 times each likely to come. So we'll do 2 and we'll do 3. Okay? So the first time it rolls, we're going to throw in more money. Right? We're going to throw in $4. So we're once again 2 in the negative. And we take this up to 30. The next time it hits, we're going to throw in another dollar, and we're going to take it all the way up to 66. So we're once again $3 in the hole. So what about 3 times rolled over here? Same thing. We're going to throw in $4. We're going to go up to 30. Then we're going to throw in another dollar. Go up to 66. Now, this is where it gets even more expensive. At this point now, we're going to end up throwing in $7 more. We're going to throw in $7 more, and we're going to bring this bet entirely up to 150, because 66 pays 77, so it gives you a total of $143 to work with. So we throw in an extra $7, it brings us up to 150. You could throw in $1 and just go up to 144, but that's a pain in the butt. So we're going to stop right there. So now at this point, this player is actually negative $15. Negative $15. Hopefully I can remember that. Give myself a little note. After 15 rolls of no 7, this player is minus 15 bucks. Okay? So now let's continue this out. We're looking at 30 rolls without a 7. So we're just going to go from where we're already at, and we're going to add more to it. So again, 2, 3, 11, 12 do not matter. So let's take a look at the 4 and the 10. So the 4 and the 10 are each going to average 3 rolls apiece. So this is going to roll 2 more times. This is going to roll 1 more time. Okay? So we take a look, and that is going to pay $58, and we go up to, so we're starting with our negative 15, pay $58. So we are now negative 7. And we went up to 80. Now, 80 is going to pay $156. So $156. Where are we going with this? We are going up to 200 bucks. And we actually make a $36 profit. So we're still 7 to the negative. So now we are $29 to the positive. 29 bucks to the positive. So let's look at the 10. Now 10's only going to roll 1 more time. And again, it's going to pay $156. And again, we're going to go up to 200. So that would be the stopping point for both of those. Now the 5 and the 9, each one of those is going to roll 4 times. So they're going to roll 2 additional times each. So they're going to pay $84. So we're going to pay $85 for 1. And now you look at what you have to work with. And what do you have? Where are you likely to go with this one? We're actually going to go to 140. We're going to go to 140. We're going to collect this. Now, what does 140 pay? Well, 100, we know what 100 pays, right? Anybody? 100 pays $140. Now, what does 40 pay? 56. So this is going to pay $196. We're going to pay it 200 for 4. And let's look at what we have here. At this point, we go to 300. And we collect a little bit. Now, over here, gets paid 60, gets paid 84 bucks. So we go up, so we get our 84. And if you remember, we're going up to 140. Now 140 is going to pay 196, so 200 for 4. Go to 300 and collect. Now we could actually get a little bit more aggressive at this point. We could have gone to 350 each. And depending, we may actually choose to do that. A true power presser probably would, but we're going to stick with this. What about the 6 and 8? The 6 and 8 are going to roll 5 times each. So this is going to roll 3 more times. This is going to roll 2 2 more times. So once again, we have to throw in $7 right here, so we would get 3 change, and we would take this bet up to 150. So next time around, we're going to go to 300, and then the next time around, we're going to collect 50 and we're going to go to 600. So after 5 hits, both of these are going to be at 600. So 30 rolls of the dice with no 7. The power presser has actually collected some. Nothing too crazy, but they've collected some. And they're sitting on $288. $288. So now let's move on to 45 rolls without a 7. So I'm going to reset our $288 because we're starting at the 30 roll spot. And now let's take a look at what happens. So again, 2, 3, 11, 12. Don't matter. Nothing happens. So the 4. The 4 is going to roll one more time. The 4 and the 10 are going to average another 1.5. So we're going to get 1 and 2 more rolls. Okay? So we throw in $10 here, pays 400. We bring this up to 500, collect 100. Okay? That's the one more time that it rolls. With the 10, we're going to have it roll 2 more times. So it's going to pay 415 for a quarter, so we get our $10. We go to 500. Next time it rolls, we throw in a quarter for 1,000, and we go all the way up. Now we're at the 5 and the 9. 5 and 9 are going to roll 6 times each, so they're each going to get 2 more hits. Okay, so we're going to pay it 520 for 100 because it pays 420. And in this case, we are probably going to take it up to 700. And we're going to collect right here. So the next time it rolls, well, what does this pay? 500 pays 7, 200 pays 280, so it pays $980. Okay, so we're going to pay 1,000 for 20 and go to 1,500. That is the 2 more times it's going to roll. So over here we get 520 for 100. We go to 700. Then we pay 1,000 for 20. And we go to 1,500. So now we're at the 6 and the 8. So the 6 and the 8 are going to get 2.5 more times each. So we're going to do 2 and 3. Okay? 2 and 3. These ones are ridiculously easy because we're just doing straight presses. So we're going to collect 100 over here, and we're going to go to 1,200 the first time. And the next time we're going to collect 200, and guess what? We just hit table max, $2,400. So what about the 8? Well, the 8 is going to roll 3 more times to hit the statistical likelihood of 2.5 each. We're just splitting the difference. Same thing, we collect 100 and go to 1,200. Next time we collect 200, go to 2,400. And again, we're at table max. So 2,400 is going to pay 2,800. And since we're at table max, we collect. So this is the power press method after 45 rolls without a 7. Let's take a look at where we're at. $4,243. We're sitting on $4,243. So $4,243. Let's take a look at this final bit. What if we make it to 60 rolls without a 7? Statistically, again, 2, 3, 11, 12 do not matter. So we're looking at the 4 and the 10. Okay? So the 4 and the 10. Last time the 4 only rolled 4 times. Now they're both going to average 6 rolls each. We're going to add 2 and we're going to add 1 over here. So we're going to throw in a quarter to pay 1,000 and go all the way up, all right, which we did already. Now, 1,500 is going to pay 3,000 minus a $75 vig. So we're going to do 3,000 and a quarter for 100. So we get that $75 vig, right? We're going to table max, and we're collecting because we're at table max. We can't go any bigger. Right? Now, the 10 is only going to roll one more time. Again, $75 vig. So we're going to throw in 100, and we're going to collect 3,025. Go to table max, collect the rest. What about the 5 and 9? 5 and 9 are each going to get 2 more hits. They've already rolled 6 times. Now they're going to roll 8 times each. They each get 2 more hits. 1,500 pays 2,100. So it's going to get paid 2,100, and table max is 2,000. So we are stuck collecting some of this. I mean, that's just terrible. Whatever will we do? The next time around, it's going to pay 2,800. Again, we're at table max. We don't have any options but to collect. Same thing, 2,100, and we have to collect most of it as we go to table max, and then 2,800. And since we are at table max, we must collect. Now let's look at the 6 and the 8. So the 6 and the 8 are going to average 10 times each. So we were at 7 and 8 last time, so this is going to hit 3 more times. This is going to hit 2 more times. Well, guess what? They are both at table max. So they're going to pay $2,800 5 times. That is $13,000. $13,000. So rather than pay each one of these individual, I'm just going to cut out $13,000. $2,800 times 5. 2,000 times 5 is 10,000. 800 times 5 is definitely not 3,000. $4,000. So I'm missing one. That's wonderful math. $4,000. So it's going to pay $14,000. So this is the power press method. If you happen to catch that fantastic 60 rolls without a 7 roll. Look at this. We're at table max, and we have collected we have collected 10, 20, 30, 31,868. $31,868. That's not a bad little chunk of change there. So I hope you guys find this enlightening, illuminating, fascinating. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the final video on this, just where I'm going to, it'll probably be a little bit shorter, where I'm going to put all 3 of the strategies out with how much they would win based on the various rolls, and let you guys take a look and see the comparisons. It might give you an idea of what kind of strategy you want to play, depending on what kind of roll you're looking for. So again, thank you very, very, very much for watching. Appreciate all of you guys. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Bye now.